People complain that they don't have time, but the truth is time is the most fairly distributed resource on Earth. Everyone gets 24 hours. The difference between people who build something meaningful and those who stay stuck is not talent, luck, or intelligence. It is how they choose to spend those same hours. Time does not disappear. It gets traded. You trade it for comfort, for distraction, for worry, for growth, or for progress. And whether you realize it or not, your future is quietly being shaped by how you spend today. Most people treat time casually because the cost is invisible in the moment. Wasting 1 hour doesn't feel dangerous. Scrolling a little longer doesn't feel harmful. Saying, "I'll do it tomorrow," feels harmless. But time is the only thing that never comes back. Money can return. Opportunities can repeat. Energy can recover. Time only moves forward, and those who understand this early gain an unfair advantage over the rest. Spending time wisely does not mean filling every hour with work. It means using time with intention. There is a big difference between busy and productive. Busy people feel exhausted and achieve little. Productive people feel focused and make progress. The world praises hustle, but real success respects clarity. Working without direction only makes you tired. Direction without action makes you frustrated. Wisely spent time balances both.
The first mistake people make with time is living reactively. They let other people's priorities decide their day. Notifications, messages, emergencies, opinions, everything gets immediate attention except their own goals. When you don't decide how to spend your time, someone else will, and those people are not thinking about your future. They're thinking about theirs. Spending time wisely starts with deciding what actually matters before the day starts, not during chaos. Another misunderstanding is thinking time management is about doing more things. It's actually about doing fewer things that matter more. Successful people are not trying to win at everything. They choose one or two important directions and ignore the noise. They say no more than they say yes. They don't attend every meeting. They don't chase every opportunity. They understand that focus is a limited resource, and they spend it carefully. Time spent learning compounds silently. 10 minutes of learning every day seems insignificant, but over years, it changes the way you think. It changes your decisions. It changes what problems you can solve. Many people stop learning because it doesn't give immediate reward. They don't see the value right away. But the future always belongs to those who prepared before it arrived. Learning is not something you do when you have free time. You create time for it because it protects you from becoming irrelevant.
Equally important is time spent thinking. Most people are constantly consuming, rarely reflecting. They take in information but never process it. Thinking time feels unproductive, so they avoid it. But clarity is born in silence, not noise. A few quiet minutes daily to reflect on direction, mistakes, and priorities saves years of confusion. Without thinking time, you repeat the same patterns and wonder why nothing changes. Wisely spending time also means understanding seasons. There are seasons for building, seasons for learning, seasons for resting, seasons for pushing harder. Treating every day the same ignores reality. Young energy should be invested heavily in skill building and learning. Later, leverage replaces effort. Many people misuse their early years chasing comfort and try to chase success later when energy is lower. Time spent in the wrong season is one of the most expensive mistakes. Another truth people don't like to hear is that distraction is a choice. Technology did not steal your time, you gave it permission. Every app is designed to keep you engaged, but you decide how long you stay. Discipline is not about willpower, it's about environment. Put your phone away during work, control what you consume, protect your attention. Attention is the doorway through which time passes. If you lose control of attention, you lose control of time. Spending time wisely also means investing in relationships, but not all relationships equally. Some people drain energy without adding value. Some conversations keep you stuck in old thinking. This doesn't mean you abandon people, it means you become selective about influence. Time spent with disciplined, curious, growth-oriented people raises your standards naturally. Time spent in constant negativity lowers them quietly. You become like the people you consistently give your time to.
Rest is also part of wise time use. Many confuse rest with laziness. Rest is preparation. Burnt-out minds make bad decisions. A rested brain sees solutions faster. Sleep, exercise, and mental recovery are not luxuries. They are tools for performance. Working longer hours with poor recovery is not discipline, it's bad strategy. Wise people protect their energy because they respect the long game. One of the most powerful shifts happens when you stop trading time for temporary pleasure and start trading it for future freedom. Temporary pleasure is easy. It feels good now and costs later. Future-focused actions feel uncomfortable now and reward later. Reading instead of scrolling. Practicing a skill instead of watching others succeed. Planning instead of procrastinating. These small choices don't look impressive, but over time, they change your entire direction. Many people wait for motivation to use time better. Motivation is unreliable. It comes and goes. Systems last. A simple daily structure removes decision fatigue. When certain hours are clearly defined for work, learning, rest, and reflection, time stops leaking. You don't negotiate with yourself every hour. You follow a rhythm. Routines are not boring, they are stabilizing. They free mental space for creativity and problem solving. Wisely spending time also requires letting go of guilt. Guilt wastes time twice, once for the mistake and again for the regret. Learn, adjust, move on. Dwelling on past mistakes does not recover lost time. Applying the lesson does. The fastest way to respect time is to use today well, not to obsess over yesterday.
People often overestimate what they can do in one day and underestimate what they can do in 5 years. They quit too early because progress seems slow. Time is patient. It rewards consistency, not intensity. One focused hour daily over years outperforms occasional bursts of extreme effort. The key is sustainability. Can you repeat this schedule without burning out? If yes, you're on the right path. Spending time wisely doesn't mean living a boring life. It means aligning time with values. Fun has its place. Joy matters. But when entertainment becomes escape, it steals direction. Enjoyment should refresh you, not replace growth. Wise people enjoy their time without letting enjoyment control their time. At some point, you realize that time management is really self-management. How you handle emotions, discipline, fear, and patience determines how you use time. When you stop running from discomfort, time works in your favor. When you stop needing constant stimulation, focus becomes natural. When you accept that meaningful progress takes time, impatience stops sabotaging your actions. The most successful people are not obsessed with speed. They are obsessed with direction. Fast in the wrong direction is dangerous. Slow in the right direction is powerful. Every day, you are moving somewhere, whether you're aware of it or not. Wise use of time ensures that movement is intentional.
If you start respecting time today, not perfectly, but consistently, your life will begin to change quietly. Not overnight, not dramatically, but steadily. You will feel more in control, less rushed, more focused. Opportunities will appear clearer because you are ready for them. And one day, you'll look back and realize that nothing magical happened. You simply stopped wasting what mattered most. Your time is your life in pieces. How you spend it today
is how your future will look tomorrow. Use it wisely.
Over time, when you consistently begin to respect your time, something subtle but powerful starts to happen inside you. You stop feeling rushed, even when life is busy. You stop feeling guilty when resting, because you know your effort is honest. You stop feeling anxious about the future because your daily actions are aligned with where you want to go. This inner calm is not confidence borrowed from motivation, it is confidence earned from discipline. When your calendar reflects your priorities, your mind becomes quieter. One of the biggest lessons about time that experience teaches is that urgency is often an illusion. Many things scream for attention, but very few actually deserve it. Every message feels urgent. Every request feels important. But if everything is urgent, nothing truly is. Learning to pause before reacting is one of the most valuable time skills you can develop. Not every email needs an immediate response. Not every problem needs immediate action. Some things solve themselves. Some become irrelevant if you don't feed them attention. Wise use of time means choosing long-term respect over short-term approval. Saying yes to everything feels polite, but it slowly steals your direction. People may not understand why you're unavailable. They may call you selfish, obsessed, or distant, but they don't see the vision you're protecting. You are not responsible for managing everyone else's expectations. You are responsible for managing your own future.
There is also a season where your time must be invested heavily without visible reward. This is the season most people escape from. They want progress without preparation, rewards without repetition. But time invested without applause builds internal strength. You train patience, you train focus, you train trust in yourself. When results finally appear, they look sudden to others, but you know how many quiet days paid for that moment. Spending time wisely also means accepting that some days will be unbalanced. Not every day can be perfect. Life demands flexibility. There will be emergencies, losses, unexpected responsibilities. Wisdom is not rigid scheduling. Wisdom is returning to alignment as soon as possible. You don't quit because of disruption. You adapt and continue. The ability to recover your routine after interruptions is more important than having a perfect routine. As you grow, you begin to understand that protecting your time sometimes means protecting your solitude. Constant connection fragments thinking. The best ideas come when the mind is not rushed. Solitude is not loneliness, it is clarity. Time alone allows you to hear yourself instead of the noise of opinions. In these moments, you refine your direction. You recognize what excites you, what drains you, and what truly matters. Without solitude, you borrow goals from others and then wonder why they don't fulfill you. Another powerful shift happens when you stop measuring your time in hours and start measuring it in value. One focused hour can be more valuable than 8 distracted ones. Quality beats quantity every time. This is why successful people obsess over focus, not working longer. Focus multiplies time, distraction divides it. When your attention is sharp, time expands. When your attention is scattered, time disappears.
Choosing how to spend time also means choosing what not to worry about. Worry gives the illusion of productivity, but produces nothing. It consumes time without creating solutions. Productive time is active or restorative. Worry is neither. Replace worry with action where possible and acceptance where it's not. This mental discipline alone saves years of wasted energy. As your respect for time grows, you naturally become more patient with results. You stop chasing shortcuts because you understand their hidden cost. You stop comparing your pace to others because you know everyone's timeline is different. You stop feeling behind because your daily actions reassure you that you are moving forward, even when progress is slow. You also begin to see how destructive postponement is. Postponement disguises itself as preparation. I'll start when things calm down. I'll begin when I know more. I'll focus when I feel ready. But clarity comes from action, not waiting. You don't need perfect conditions to start using time wisely. You need honest effort and willingness to adjust along the way. The way you end your day matters just as much as how you begin it. Reflection turns experience into wisdom. Without reflection, days blur together, lessons are missed, and time slips away unnoticed. A few minutes of honest review keeps you awake to your own growth. Were you intentional today? Did your actions reflect your priorities? What deserves more attention tomorrow? These simple questions prevent years from passing unconsciously.
Over long periods, wise time use reshapes your identity. You begin to see yourself as someone reliable, someone who finishes what they start, someone who invests before they consume. This self-image changes how others respond to you, but more importantly, how you respond to yourself. You trust your ability to build something meaningful because you have proof. Your days reflect it. Eventually, opportunities begin to recognize you, not because you chased them, but because you prepared quietly. Readiness attracts opportunity. When skill meets timing, progress accelerates. To others, it looks like luck. To you, it feels like alignment. The most dangerous way to waste time is by underestimating the present. Many people believe their real life will start later, after success, after money, after recognition. But life is not waiting. This is not a rehearsal. The way you live today is teaching you how to live tomorrow. Respecting time now is the highest form of self-respect. In the end, success is not about controlling time perfectly. It is about valuing it deeply. When you value time, you value your life. You stop selling it cheaply. You stop giving it away for things that don't matter. You invest it where it can grow.
If there is one thing to remember, it is this. The future is built by how you spend this ordinary day. Not the big events, not the rare opportunities. This day. The quiet choices, the unnoticed discipline, the moments when no one is watching. If this message helped you see time differently, support the channel. Like the video so it reaches people who need clarity. Share it with someone who keeps saying later. And subscribe if you want more real, honest motivation built on discipline, patience, and long-term thinking. Your time is valuable. Spend it like it matters.